do is go into your Google Drive. Now, if you don't have Lucidpress yet, it's going to be under More here. Okay, it should show up down here under More. So once you click into it, it should automatically log you in. If you do have Lucidpress, okay, then it's going to be here under More. And if I scroll down, I see Lucidpress. So I'm going to click on that to open it. Okay, and then it gives me this, and I can just click, yep, that's who I want to sign in as. It takes a minute to set it up. Okay, let's see if we can follow instructions here. This is really important. So, you are going to pick blank, okay, and create. This is the most important piece. You have to pick the correct size, you guys, because I'm going to print these out. You're going to waste a ton of ink if you don't. Okay, so we want it to be portrait. Okay, so it's going to be lengthwise, and we're going to pick custom. We're going to make this really big. Custom, and then this should be 16 and 54 hundredths. Okay, so 16 and 54 hundredths. So double check that, make sure it's right. And then 23. Okay, and then you know what? I've got to double check something myself here. Okay, I'm going to open, sorry guys, Lucid. I'm going to open another one here really quick, and I just want to check. I can't remember if it's supposed to be in centimeters or not, so I'm going to go. Sorry. Inches. Okay, good. So just to go back. So 64 and 50, 16 and 54 hundredths, and then 23, and it needs to be set to landscape. Okay, so it'll look like this, right? And so then, boom. Okay, now this is kind of big. So I could just go Command and hit the minus sign to make it smaller, or I can just change it down here. Okay, now the nice thing about Lucidpress is it's a lot like Weebly, where you simply just drag. So I can drag some stuff here. I'm going to want some subheadings. And I'm going to want some subheadings. What I like to do is actually change the subheading. Get it all formatted to where I like it. Okay, I like to get it all formatted to where I like it, and then I can just make a copy, Command C, Command V, and it copies it right on top. So then, instead of having to get it right each time, I just take and copy that and then change the wording. Okay, now another thing, if I take and I go to shape here and I put a fill color in, okay, and then let's go back to text. Sorry, so that was kind of fast. I went shape and then here, fill, solid color. Okay, what happens is if you look at the text, so I'm back to text now, I'm going to change this to white so you can see it, is it looks like kind of jammed up. And if you notice mine, they don't look jammed up. Okay, that is because what I've figured out is that is instead of doing it that way, if I take a shape, okay, so change that shape to the color I want. Oop. Notice here I'm in border, okay? So instead I want to go to layout or shape, solid color, yep. And okay, that brings up a good point. Don't use simple gradient or advanced gradient on anything. You're only using solid colors, no gradients. Okay, so now I can go put my heading in here, but oops, I can't see it. Okay, that's because it's behind this. So if I go to layout and I click on here, then it lets me change the order. And then I can click back here and change this to white. And then if I want, I can make it larger. Okay, so again, just to see that again, it was kind of fast. Let's say I want to use this. No, actually, let's not say that. Let's go back to, because I was trying to show you that this is a better idea than using the header they have, because look at what I can do then. I can make this as long as I want. So it's got a really nice balance and it's not jammed up like the subheading is. Okay, so again, I click on the box and then it goes to shape. Here I'm under fill and I want solid color, and so I'm going to change it this time. Let's just say no, let's be consistent. Okay, and then after I've got that, if I want, I can go and drop one of my subheadings in here. And this time I did the box first, so the text went to where I wanted it to. If it doesn't, I can just go to layout, scroll down here to where it shows the order. It's not giving us that option now because it's already in the correct order. Okay, so my text, I'm going to change it to white. Okay, and then I'm going to make it bigger. Okay. So that's the basics there. When I want to throw an image in, it automatically goes to here. Okay, and so probably I wouldn't already have an image, so I could go and pull the image. I like to save my images on the desktop and then get rid of them. So I could go and see what this is. Okay, throw this image in if I wanted. I just double click it and boom, there it is. Okay, one cool thing with images, you could put borders on them. Okay, and right now it's at 0, so I need to change that up. So that's how I got those nice borders on mine. Now it's starting to look like, this is a cohesive piece, okay? Again, we want to get rid of that because it doesn't look as good as these. I probably don't need this to be quite as long, so I can pull that in a bit and just move my subheading. Okay, let's see, what else haven't I shown you? I think those are the main things. If you, let's say you don't like the text direction, you can just take and drag it. And if I do that, I should do it for this guy too. Be careful with this. You also have to be consistent. Okay, notice on mine that I do have one piece that's like this, but I don't go crazy. And this is a little tilted and that's a little tilted, but don't go too crazy with that. Okay, so I would start by having this document open with the directions and just start putting in the things that you need. Between your engineering journal and your survey spreadsheet, this one, you should have all the things that you need to just copy and paste into here. Okay, don't get too hung up on it looking perfect from the start, because there's lots of revising that we'll do to this. Okay, all right, good.